Oh my god, look at all these beautiful faces. Hi. Oh my goodness. I'm so spoiled every time I come here and I see you guys here and I'm just like, oh my god, look at them. They're waiting for me. Oh my god. Everybody's dream. Or I feel like every content creator's dream. Hi, Selkie. Hi, Risk Taker. Hi, my lovely kitty minions. I'm back! I feel like it's been so long. I know I've been streaming, and then I've had tech issues.
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
I take everything back about being nice, Selkie.
Lizard.
Go fuck yourself.
Lizard.
Oh, Lord. But yeah. Oh, my goodness. I feel like I can breathe for a second and just, like, appreciate being here with my lovely favorites, even though they bully me with lizards. But yes. Oh, and like I said, today it's not the confessional. We're just chilling, catching up. Selkie, I assume, will be streaming at some point today or maybe another day so she can spend time with her community. We did not get enough submissions to do a confessional, and rather than rush it, she and I talked and we were just like, hey, you know, what do you want to do? And we were like, we could do stuff, we could rate, but at the same point, the idea of confessions, at least for me, I don't want to speak for Selkie's behalf, is kind of engaging with our community and getting them to confess their sins. And, you know, if you guys don't have any sins to confess, who am I? I'm not here to encourage you to sin. I'm just reviewing those. So we will continue to collect sins here and there. So if you guys ever decide to, like, put them in, we'll take note of it. I know. Is that a good or a bad thing? Selkie, are we doing a good thing? Because if people are sinning less, I guess I'm doing a bad job and maybe you're doing a good job, or are we both doing bad jobs and people are just sinning less? So that's a good thing overall. Who knows? But yeah. And then I think once we're done chatting and chilling, I'll probably hop onto Cult of the Lamb because I really do like rain. So let me get a little closer to you. I'll get really close. But yeah, also, maybe we'll talk about a little bit of lore or something. So, I didn't make my official announcements for the goals that I wanted to do, which, FML, I forgot that I was supposed to also do the count. So we have like a bunch of things that I feel like I need to catch up on, and I'm totally behind. But, don't rat me out, chat, please. Okay, let's see. Let me guess. It's fools. It's gotta be fools. Hi, fools! You always... Should I just say you really love to give me head? Is that a better way? You like to suck my face? You like Kirby sucking my face? You giving them the suck? I don't know. There's all sorts of things that could be referenced here. But yes, I have missed you guys very dearly. But yes, let's see real quick here. Let's see. So I'm going to tally up real quick. Okay, so we're going to do 1 plus 1, so that's 2. Plus 25, that's 27. Plus 6, that's 33. Plus 1, that's 34. Plus 1, that's 35. Plus 16. Okay, 35 plus 16, 41, 51. 51 subs so far, chat, for the month. I'm gonna put that in there so I don't forget. 51 subs for the month. Month to date. Woo! That's very exciting. You guys spoiled me oh so well. Okay, so I haven't decided what I wanted to do for goals just yet. I had some trademarks.
3 hours later.
Bitch, that must be Storm. That must be Storm. I swear to God, I'm gonna crash out. Bitch! I knew it. I knew it was Storm. I knew it was fucking Storm. Okay, so... Whoa. Hold on. Don't pull no triggers yet. Okay. So let's go on what I was trying to do. I don't know if this is exactly, but what I was going to try to do was this. Oh god, that's just a line of text that I hate. Okay, so 10 subs, which we've already achieved, was a new sticker or emote concept sketch shared with chat. So we are going to talk about that today. God, that was so much text. I hate it. So we're going to talk about a new emote, and I would like your guys' opinion on what I need to hire, etc. out. Do not count Lizard. Lizard has its own fucking metric.
Did I jump scare you? Yeah, I bet I did.
Who the fuck did that? Who the fuck did that? God damn it, Storm. You did scare me. My eyes dilated for a second. I was like, oh. Bitch. And then,
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Okay,
lizard,
let me just go
lizard,
fuck
lizard,
myself.
Lizard, lizard. Lizard.
that's 21 out of 50. Lord have mercy. So that one has its own mark. So we need to talk about a concept for a emote that you guys can let me know what you want, and we can even browse the interwebs together. So that's something. And then because we already have surpassed 50 already, you guys get to choose a new Discord role or title, so we can talk amongst each other and do that. At 75, I was going to allow a Q&A of lore. So if you guys want more lore, I can just tell you more lore if you have specific questions, because I think somebody who might be lurking, maybe he is not here, definitely had questions. I teased a couple things, and now they're curious as fuck. So there's that. And then at 100 subs, we're going to do special game night. 150 is story time. And then 200, you guys get to do like a shrine event. You guys can give me what you want for like Halloween prep, ritual night, whatever. We'll all kind of do that. You guys are so goofy. Take that off my face before I break it. Okay. Oh, you guys are so cute. I love you. You're so good. So good. Bye, boys. But yeah, so. So, chat, tell me what you guys are. I know, sorry. I will be softer. Is this better, chat? Do you like this voice better? So tell me what you guys have been doing in my absence besides world domination. That does not count. What have you guys been doing for the last 2 weeks? What? I swear to God, if I really blow the screen, I will crash the fuck out. So tell me, did anybody get a new pet? Did anybody watch a cool show? Did anybody cry? Did anybody laugh hysterically until they wanted to vomit like Selkie did? Not to call her out. Yeah, we met! Selkie and I met with Zai and Sugar. Boy, Selkie's so cute. She is so adorable. She is more adorable than her model. That's my opinion. And everybody can fight me because that's my opinion, and I stay with it. I think she's so squishable.
Technology.
I'm gonna bite Patrick's fucking legs off and hope they regenerate fast enough so I can bite them off again. Just putting that out there. I'm not violent. You're violent. Pick her up and throw her size? Well, that depends. How much can you deadlift? Oh, it's Tadashi! Hi, Rooster! Hello, lovelies. No, that's a no. Well, you know, I can actually pick up 400 pounds.
But it's becoming increasingly
yes.
obvious. I can deny it no longer.
Jesus.
I'm small.
Oh, he's so tiny! He was so tiny! Oh my god. I wouldn't throw Selkie because she dislocated her knee. I feel like she'd break the other one. Hey. Storm, you are not much taller than me. I want you to remember that. I'm being bullied, chat. That's crazy. Yeah. Oh my god. I felt so bad. She dislocated her knee like second day in. I was like, oh, we can talk about my trip. I totally forgot about that. You guys haven't heard my version of the trip. Okay. So, chat, this could get a little graphic, but I will definitely write. Okay. So, first day, you know, we're prepped.
I've got to say, in all honesty, it's the biggest piece of dog shit that I have ever heard.
Damn. Tell us how you really feel, Storm. So I dropped off Takashi, like, my service doggo, on Tuesday. And then I flew out shortly after. The flight was interesting, but not bad. Flying nowadays can be a hit or miss. It can either trigger my vertigo, or it can kind of just chill it. It really depends. Why the fuck is it on shuffle? I know for a fact that I did not authorize this bitch to be on shuffle, and yet it's being on shuffle. So we're not going to do that. All right. So, landed, and then I took a lift, to my, whatchamacallit? Oh my God. What is it? My hotel. Haha. Sorry. I had the words, I think. And so I talked to the hotel person, and she is from France. I can tell a couple of reasons. One, she's speaking in French in a like a French accent, not Canadian. There is a difference for those who don't understand French. And she also was talking to her other person, and I do have a basic understanding of French, and I speak back a little bit with it. Wow! Oh, thank you. I'm surprised that the freaking thing hasn't hit me with a bunch of... Yeah, nope, okay. It's just being weird today. Thank you, Storm. I appreciate it. Wait, let's see if I can... I don't know if I can. Nope, it doesn't want to work the way that I had it originally set up. But thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. It's a very, very nice. It's a very nice. But yes. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Tits is not working. Okay. Well, I will make sure that your points get refunded, Storm. Fish is not working. I know. What the fuck? I think tits is like freaking out. So I'm just gonna put like tits is not working. No throwing shit. Sorry. I know. You'll get it back though. I promise. Oh shit. Why is it not letting me pin that? Bitch. You've been scammed. I'll get through this hopefully at some point. Not my tits. I know. I'm so sorry. I really is sorry. Okay. Ugh, I'm getting so distracted by this. Okay. So here we go. So I pull up, and this lady's from France. And the guy next to her, I assume, is also from France. They might be doing like an internship for like hotel management, etc. Because this is like the I stayed at like the Holiday Inn Express on International Boulevard, and it was close enough to the hotel that I was going to stay at for Universal, and that was my main stay. So I was just like, it'll be easy. Worst case, I walk. Very hot. So very hot. Thanks, Fool's Rave. And I decided that I wanted to eat somewhere that was good nearby that wasn't fast food. So I asked her, and she was like, oh, well, I recommend the Brazilian Steakhouse. I'm like, girl, that's like $70 per person, but okay. And then, you know, she's going through a list, and then she's like, but there's also this really nice place nearby that does like really good crab. And I'm like, I'm not a really huge crab person, but I'll check it out. So I go. I ended up getting this combo, which they sous vide, which is like they cook everything in a bag to like keep all the juices and all of its stuff like in and like cooking itself. It's really good. I got the half-pound sausage, half-pound freaking shrimp, and then I got like a corn and potato. and it was really good, actually. I was surprised, but something just didn't sit well with my stomach, so I couldn't necessarily finish as much meat as I wanted to. I know it sounds weird, but I think there was just too much sausage. You can take that out of context if you really want to. So I'm like warm as fuck. It's like closer towards the evening. It's a little dark. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I want to go get ice cream. There's a Dairy Queen not too far. So I start rocking, playing some Pokemon Go, walking. No one's being too sketchy or anything like that. I go and I get a large Oreo Blizzard, because I'm a fan of the Oreo Blizzards. And then I start walking back to my hotel, and boy, that Blizzard is the only reason I wasn't dying from heat, because that thing was like soup when I got back. It was melted. I also passed like 2 cop cars that were staring at this cat that ran across the street. It was crazy. So I got back to my Ray, woke up at like 6 a.m., got a lift to my Universal hotel, and I was able to check in at like 7-ish, I think, what it was. And so I was chilling for a bit, and then they gave me all my tickets, and I was like, is it possible to check in early? Because they said if the room was available, they could give it to me. And I looked out, it was fucking ready. So not only did I not have to wait in the lobby or drop off my stuff and then go to Universal, I got my hotel early. So I was like, sweet. So I went in, charged my phone for a little bit, kind of recluse, because the bed I had slept in the night before wasn't as great, but this one was super comfy. I kept one bed for sleeping and one bed for holding all my shit. So it was good. And then, afterwards, I was off to Epic Universe. For those who are not aware, that is the newest park of Universal Studios, Orlando. And it has the Super Nintendo World, the Ministry of Magic, which is like more related to Fantastic Beasts. It has Dark Universe, which is like the traditional monsters such as like Frankenstein, Dracula, Werewolf, Invisible Man, etc. Then there is the Isle of Berk, How to Train Your Dragons, and then the main park, which is like the Celestial thing. And so I lucked out because somebody had canceled, and unfortunately, the person who was supposed to go with me was delayed, so they couldn't come with me. So I was a bit bummed by that, but I understood. And we essentially, from there, went to our VIP tour. And the VIP tour allows you to skip all the lines. Like, I mean, we're talking about faster than Express Pass, direct ride. We go behind the scenes. We go places where most people are not allotted. We're expected to behave. We have breaks here and there. It's like a 4-hour experience, but we essentially were able to get 8 out of the 11 rides. Like, skipped a freaking line and like, oh my gosh, my brain. Skip the freaking line and then just right into the ride. You have to remember, though, I am very heat sensitive, as well as have vertigo, nausea, etc. So I was fine. I had a fan the whole time. I had cooling patches, and I had lots of water. So, well, I will tell you how it went and when it started going wrong. Okay, so first step, we go to Super Nintendo World. Did you get to eat with the characters? No, I did not. I'm sorry. I wish. I did get to meet one of the characters, though. And it was the character I wanted to meet, which I can tell you now, or I can throw it in later. But there was one specific character that I was dying to meet, and it was Toothless and Light Fury's kids. So Dart, I met Dart when I was in the Isle of Berk on my way out. So we go to Super Nintendo World, and it's one of the most immersive portals you can go to. We go up, and then it leads you to the N64, like, Super Nintendo castle. And I was super excited to be there. Like, super fucking excited. And he made a joke saying, whatever you do, don't run into the portrait. Because I don't know if you guys have played N64. I don't know if it's too old for you or you have experienced it because it's a classic, etc. But one of the transportation or methods is if you jump into the portrait, you get transported to the world. Well, I guess one of the kids decided to run full straight into the portrait and bounce back for obvious reasons, because there's not a secret door in there. But yeah. Hey, I'm thousands of years old. I can say this if I want. If you're offended, you should stop being offended. You can still be old and beautiful, or old and handsome, whichever one you want. You just acknowledge that you're over your survivability age by a certain amount, you know? It's just the acceptance of human nature. So, after we get out of this Super Nintendo Mario Castle world, we get to see, like... You know, I feel like all of us have some kind of debuff, so I'll forgive you for using your bad back as, like, an old excuse. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine, full story. So we go in, and I'm telling you, like, I know it looks really fascinating on, like, social media, but when you actually get to see everything, like, in person, I'm just like, oh my god. So, fun fact, my mother, who passed away a long time ago, is the reason I'm into gaming. She used to play, like, the Mario on SNES and literally would say, jump here. And I'm like, why? And she was like, you'll find out. And I jump. And it was, like, some secret block. She knew all these crazy things. This was before the internet, before, like, all this stuff. Like, she was just really cool like that. That woman is, like, a role model to me in so many ways. And I've met very few people that can compare to her. And, boy, it was so cool to see what she grew up on, like, back in the day, to what I grew up on, to seeing this come to life. I was like, oh my god, this is so cool. So, you know, we get into our first like ride, and it's the Mario Kart ride. And I was a little worried because it's augmented reality. For those who do not know what augmented reality is, it is essentially like, not a screen, but they put like visors on you where you'll get to see a screen as you look around. So part of the ride was like the genuine, like, we raced on Rainbow Road and a bunch of things. So if you've ever played Mario Kart, I think 8 on the Wii U, they did a lot of different race tracks from it. And then we ended on Rainbow Road. So we, all 4 of us, had to turn at the right situation. We had to hit the shells at the right time. And then as long as you scored 100 coins or more, you won. Our whole cot won. It was really cool. We beat Bowser and I can't fucking remember. It's not the Goombas, but it's like Bowser's kids and shit. So we got to go there. So it was really cool. I wasn't a terrible like fan of the ride, like, but it was so cool to see. And I also have pictures of like Bowser's castle. It's like really fucking cool. Hi, Theros. So we go through and we won. Oh yes, it's the Koopalings. Thank you. See, this is why I have you guys, because I don't know shit. We had to strike them with red shells or green shells as we were going through, and we won. So our whole cart won, and we had these boys from Jersey. It was like a father and 3 sons and a bunch of other things. Like, I got to learn everything. There were people from UK and America in one sitting. Hey! You know what? Maybe they shouldn't have been fighting me. They threw shells at me. I threw shells back. Equal fights, equal rights. Okay. So we knocked them out. The next one was the Donkey Kong with the golden I don't want to say anything wrong, okay? Like, it was the golden temple in Donkey Kong. And this temple had the golden banana. It also has like a waterfall and shit. So I got to go through and it was so cool. Okay, so if I had somebody with me, let's be real. Like, if Selkie was with me or whoever, I definitely would have tried the banana split drink that they had. Imagine the parent kid the moment some grown-ass kid comes in and shells your kid. Well, that's what Bowser is, right? I just picked a fight with him afterwards. I hit that bitch way too many times. Let's be real. So that Donkey Kong barrel drink, whatever, ice cream sundae bullshit that they have, looked so fucking good. Fun fact. I should not consume sugar. Not because I'm diabetic, but too much sugar will trigger my sickness to a small degree. So I have to pick and choose what I'm willing to sacrifice and risk. Give me a second. Let me just... I don't think you guys want to see me, like, chew real quick. So give me a second. It's still picking me up. What the fuck? Says who? Okay, fine. Watch me chew, you motherfuckers. That's crazy. So, we go in, and it's like a trackless roller coaster, I believe. Eating ASMR. No! Oh my god! You guys are crazy. Oh my god. Okay, okay. Obviously, I don't. You guys are right on that. Holy shit. I don't even know what that means, Saros. What is that? Like a shocked frog? Plot twist? Oh! Okay, I get it. I get it. I was like, what the fuck is that? What is that? So we go in, and this guy who is, taking us for the tour is like a super huge nerd. Been there for like 7 years. And he's taking us on the tour. So he is like used to do Halloween Horror Nights, all this stuff. And I kind of felt like a know-it-all. Because I do a lot of research before I go into parks like this. Because one, I need to know for my accessibility. But two, I don't really want to like waste time with things I'm not interested in. But I want to know stuff if it helps me like experience my stuff better. Because in all honesty, let's be real. I used to be like a fucking workhorse, and I used to fight some bitches. Now I am probably not a shell, but I'm a different version of myself where unfortunately I just have to kind of like take things into consideration and pace myself, which is also one of the reasons I was kind of happy I went by myself this time. We go into this trackless roller coaster, and he goes, hey, you know, we're gonna fight against these, I don't know what Donkey Kong's enemies are called. I'm not even gonna try, but we're gonna try to get the golden banana. And so we do. And so the trackless roller coaster is fine. This is the second ride. Nothing great. We're locked in. There's this nerd next to me. I say nerd respectfully. And then a couple behind me. And I'm kind of making conversation. I get to know my group pretty well. The woman is really interested in Harry Potter, and then the guy's the gamer. So, you know, they kind of have like a trade back and forth. I tend to sit in the front seat as much as I can to get much air so I don't get sick. But I offer certain things to the crew, you know, to kind of make sure like they're getting their money's worth too. I don't want to be an asshole and take front seat of everything, but we have like a group of 12, right? So that was just a consideration, right? And so we go, and it's cool. It's an interactive where like you get to be on a coaster that derails. So that's pretty freaking cool. And I don't want to spoil any more for those who plan on going. But it is a cool trackless coaster. It definitely tries to simulate the game. And it goes pretty fast. It's not a long coaster. It's done within 60 seconds. And it's a cool experience. So we're leaving. I'm over here playing Pokemon Go, trying to get a fucking Dynamax Chansey while we're waiting for people coming back from the bathrooms. And then we go into the next universe, which is the Dark Universe. They kind of give us some lore. And the lore is this village. I guess there was a fight between the humans, the vampires, monsters, etc. And then the vampires won. And there is a fountain in the middle of a dark universe with spikes on it in Latin. And I don't want to quote this, but essentially the Latin says, you are here because we allow it. Because the vampires are in control of the village. So you'll see, like, we saw this vampire violinist. She also had, like, an umbrella. Vampires can walk out in the sun, but their familiars couldn't. So that was an interesting concept. And it was funny. They were like, if humans misbehave, they would just be put on this spiky fountain, and then the blood would drain down into the filters to feed the vampires. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, Barking Rooster. That's unfortunate. Oof. And so we got this really cool like ride, and it was compared to the Harry Potter ride. And essentially, oh, I didn't realize you two were a thing. That's very cute. He explained that the ride was like the Harry Potter one, where it's the like, I don't know what it's called. It's not the magic carpet, but you essentially go through Hogwarts Castle. I get really sick on that ride, even before I had my health issues. I guess I didn't know about Full Stir. I will keep that in mind going forward, lads. It's not the Ride of the Hippogriff. It's the one in the Hogwarts Castle. So essentially, supposedly, according to social media creators, content creators, this ride was like hyped, and they were like, this is the best ride, this is the best ride, this is the best ride. And I was like, I don't want to get hyped up, because if it's not the best ride, I don't want spoilers, etc. Like, I don't want to break. And he was like, well, I do get sick from the Harry Potter ride, I didn't get sick from this one, you know, I would recommend it, etc. And I'm like, okay, you know what, let's fine. Okay, so this is the start of my downfall, chat. This is the start of my downfall. I will tell you exactly why. Okay, so I go in. Let me tell you, I still would have gone on the ride. Even if I knew that I would encounter the same fate. I just might have paced myself a little differently and not done some stupid shit. First of all, I did not eat at the beginning of the day because I thought we were going to have breakfast. Because some of these things say, hey, you can have breakfast, kind of like Halloween Horror Nights RIP tour. You get a dinner before you go in. For this one specifically, they gave me light snacks. I'm talking about like a chewy bar and pretzels and like water. Yes, it was compared to that. So we go in, and let me tell you, the animatronics and the digital screens and the effects that the journey that I went through, I forgot the fucking ride. It's essentially like the backstory of this lore is Dr. Frankenstein's granddaughter or great granddaughter. You say arachnophobes beware, oof. They created their new Frankenstein, and they wanted to take over Dracula, who was considered the strongest monster, and she wanted to create her own monster. Joke's on her, all the monsters got free, and then essentially kind of, went against her. And there was some lore that if you ride the ride a couple of times, I guess you get some pieces here and there, but the tour guide informed us that one of the main things that was pushed was, am I a monster that you have to chain me, or are you the monster who put me in these chains? Something along the line. So it was just kind of giving like a huge, like, you're the real monster, not the ones you deem the monsters because we are unknown or freaks to you, etc. Yada yada yada. But overall, it was really fucking cool. There was like a sarcophagus that like got burned to reveal certain monsters. It was a bunch of interaction. Definitely bouncy, definitely dizzy. So this one got me a little nauseous. So this was the trigger. I took a little bit of like things to help quell my nausea and dizziness, but then we went on the werewolf. Fun fact, lovelies, the werewolf ride spins, and it varies on how much you spin depending on the placement of the humans you put on. So if you put two heavy humans across from each other, like one on one side and then the other on the other side, and then you put two light humans in between those spaces, you will spin like a motherfucker. I'm talking about like 3 spins per, like, going the full rotation. We didn't spin that much, thank God. But I was getting a little dizzy. Hi, Kana. I hope you're doing well. And so we were chilling, and I haven't seen you in a hot minute, Kana. I hope you're doing amazing. So I get off that ride, and I'm like, you know what? This is probably a good time to like drink something or whatever. And they're talking about these lore-based drinks. These lore-based drinks are like the potion that like turned the Invisible Man like crazy but invisible, and then they had Jekyll and Hyde shots, and then they had Frankenstein pretzels and a bunch of things. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm about it. So I went into the Burning Tavern to get the I think it's monocane drink. And this might have been a mistake. I don't know if the drink was just too sweet because it was a mocktail, or it was because I didn't eat. If it was a combination of all of the above, I don't know. But this was also a huge downfall for me. We'll keep this in mind, chat. So this is 3 rides in, and then a sweet ass drink in. Okay. So we've done the fourth ride at this point. And then so our next one is Ministry of Magic. So we go into what is a place between Fantastic Beasts 2 and 3. We are in France. If you've seen Fantastic Beasts 2 movie, the Cirque, the one that had all the like exotic beasts, etc., all that stuff, is where we were being kind of like put. So we go in, and oh my god, I'm a huge Potterverse fan. I'm not like so intense that I'm like, oh, excuse me, it's nearly headless. It's not like that. It's more of like, I love the universe. I grew up on it. I love what it's become. I love that people love it so much. I'm not gonna fight anybody about it. I do have wands. I have done the spells. I've gone to Diagon Alley, Hogsmeade, ate chocolate frogs. Like, I'm a connoisseur. That's what I'm a connoisseur. I'm not a fanatic. But I got to see the smallest animatronic they've ever made, which is Pickett, the little lock-picking creature that what is it? Newt Scamander has. What house are you? I am Gryffindor. And did you say Ravenclaw? No, I know Ravenclaws, I know Slytherins, I know Hufflepuffs. I am a Gryffindor. And that's fine. You can all you want. Doesn't bother me none. I need to check again. You can take like the whole freaking test and know what Patronus you are, etc. Blue should be Ravenclaw. But yeah, so we go in and oh, I love Hufflepuffs. You guys are so cute to put in jars. I mean, what? So we go in and we go to we go through the Minister Magic, and you have to oh my gosh, my brain is malfunctioning because I'm getting distracted by chat. We have to go through by Flu. So I have a recording of me going through, and it's so cool because like this smoke appears as you walk through, and green lights, and it's as if you go through the actual fireplace. It's really cool, and then you get to see like the new Minister of Magic. And so the concept, without giving too much away, involves a time turner and a couple other things, and it's a new concept. So it is if you've watched the movies and you watch Fantastic Beasts, it's a combination of the two. It is new content. It is not old content. And then you got to, once you were done, we kind of traveled through the shops. They were explaining how the place comes to life at night, etc. And he was explaining the difference between this and Diagon Alley, where if you guys are a Harry Potter fan, Ollivander, the person who does like the wands for Potter, etc., all this stuff, is the wand chooses the wizard. Harry is what everybody quotes. But in Fantastic Beasts, it is the opposite, where the wizard chooses the wand as an accessory and as an extension of themselves. So it was they had different styled wands. It was definitely a unique experience, and this is taking place like I think it's like the 1920s or a little bit more like time frame compared to like I believe Harry Potter was like 90s to 2000s is where it takes place in their timeline, so there's that comparison. So I go in, and this ride, I'm not gonna lie, lines you up. Like if you guys have been to the Tower of Terror, I'm talking about Orlando specifically. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. If you've only been to the Disneyland one, then you'll understand the loading process of it. The loading process is similar to the Tower of Terror. The experience itself is not similar to the Tower of Terror. I thought I was going to experience some things, and boy, I probably shook just as violently as I did on that fucking Monsters Unleashed ride. Still really fucking cool. I love the experience and the things they put in it. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but I love the experience. After that ride, I was definitely feeling the heat, the sugar drink, and the nausea at that point, because it was like, if you go on the ride, you'll understand. It was still really cool. I was so excited. The freaking Potter fan and Fantastic Beasts fan of me was screaming. I was like, oh my god! I was so excited. But yeah, so we get off, and I'm feeling like, you know, I'm taking some Japanese medicine. I'm drinking water. I'm like, I'm gonna make this. It'll be fine. The next one is gonna be the Isle of Burke. Well, in comes Stardust Racers. So, fun fact, if you don't know what Stardust Racers is, it is the new dueling coaster. There used to be Dueling Dragons. If you've ever been to Universal Studios Singapore, they have a Star Battle Galactica where it's humans versus Cylons. This coaster it's really pretty, honestly. It's way better to do at night. I know that's why, right? But the concept and lore behind it is the Chronos, which you enter in the Epic Universe part, is filled with all these custom pantheons and gods that open up portals to other worlds. That's how we got to Super Nintendo World, Dark Universe, Ministry of Magic, and now it was going to be Isle of Burke, but Stardust Racer is in Chronos, which is like the pantheons. It is talked that the gods have knocked down comets. I think actually it's knocked down comets, and they've attached a coaster to a comet, and you are to race against each other, like stars. So you are attached to a comet. That is why you go so fast, and you battle each other. One side, the green, I think it's green and yellow. You guys get to battle each other. So we're going through with our VIP tour. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna fight us because, you know, I'm talking about like Stardust Racer is like the popular roller coaster because it's the one you want to go on. It's the thrill. It is the most intense coaster, in my opinion, of Epic Universe Park. So we go. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Crystal Girl Goblin. And I wanted to go on this coaster. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't care how sick I was. I would strap myself on that coaster, right? So we get up, and there's only like one kid in our group. And this little kid has some special needs, but he is super sweet. Is very excited. I lived, your name is Kiki, and you're the local ice fairy? Well, hi, Kiki. Welcome on in. This is a shrine. This is a just chatting to... My brain malfunctioned. Let me start over. Hi, I'm CrimsonBloodCat, your horror variety streamer. I am a cat demon, a shrine kami, and just a little gremlin of chaos. I am currently going over my Universal Orlando experience that I just did not last week, but the week before. I think. It adds up, I think. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. So we are on Stardust Racers, where essentially the gods knock down a comet and you get to ride that comet and race against each other. So this little kid who is in my VIP group is like, I want to go on front row. And I'm like, because I need the front row for my like sickness, etc. I'm like, I look at the tour guide and I'm like, just give him the front row. It's fine. I'll be fine. It was kind of a mistake, but I don't regret anything because that was a core memory. That was a core memory for that kid that kid will never forget, let me tell you. And he got on front row. And let me tell you, that coaster goes up and down so much. I was not feeling well after that. I was not. But it was still really fun. The problem was our dueling partner, the yellow coaster, because I think we were on the green one, didn't launch. So we went up by ourselves. I was a little sad because I really wanted to fight somebody and be like, you sucked ass, I got there first. You know, just my inner, like, competitiveness. But it is what it is. So we go through, and then I come out, and I'm just like, my medicine is not doing much. I have this, like, vapor inhaler that consists of, like, menthol, eucalyptus oil, and a couple other things for, like, calming to kind of settle, like, nausea and stuff. And I am, like, huffing it. But I'm like, it was still really cool. I'm really happy we did this. And then we get to go to Eileberg. It is so beautiful. Like, all the places and portals are super beautiful. But let me tell you, this place was, like, gorgeous. Like, if you are a How to Train Your Dragons fan, I highly recommend this. Like, I don't know. Even the How to Train Your Dragon live action movie, you can fight me on this, I think they actually did a really good job. I will not say anything to attack any specific IP or anything like that, but I thought they stuck true to the character, the demeanor, everything. Yes, I agree with you, Crystal. Kiki, it is a really good. Oh my gosh. So I'm already nauseous, but there is this ride that you can go on and barrel roll, like barrel roll. You get to essentially fly a dragon, and you can barrel roll a crap ton of times. I saw it. I thought it was like a very, very like, oh my God, I'm gonna die kind of ride. But I asked the tour guide and I said, hey, do I have to barrel roll? And he said, no, you can just not touch it. Well, it is as beautiful as it is online, fools. I genuinely loved it. Even I at this point was heat exhausted, nauseous, sick, knew I probably was going to regret my decision, but really wanted to do it. Got on that ride anyway. It was a mistake, but it's fine. I will tell you that I'm pretty sturdy and high pain tolerance. Just as a fun fact, I got on that ride, and every time it pulled me down, I could feel my nausea going. And so after I got off the ride, I was like, hey, so and so, where's the bathroom? Like, he's like, oh, we're gonna go to it next. I was like, no, I need it now. And he was like, oh, okay. So I go in, and he was like, hey, do you plan on go? I was like, nope, just take everybody, have a good time. You guys can go to the roller coaster, etc. I'll be fine. Because I don't like to ruin people's experiences. This is also one of the reasons I was happy I went by myself. If I get sick, I want to be private. I don't want to do it in public. I don't want people watching. I don't want people asking, hey, are you okay? Or anything like that. In my Hero Academia fandom, I don't mean that I like casually. Oh, no, you're fine. That is perfectly fine. I am an My Hero Academia fan. I haven't caught up on season 6 and higher. I have a lot to catch up on, but what I did consume, I very much did like. I did not read the manga, but I am a fan of the series. To go back, at this point, I run to the bathroom, and I am so sick. It is like, not to be graphic. If you are graphic and ill stomach, ignore me for like a minute. Projectile for a second. But because I did not eat anything, and I only drank water, and I only drank the fucking monocaine, which was like this green shimmery drink, that's all that came out. It wasn't like gross or anything. It was just like, I decided to be the exorcist for a second. So I get sick. I feel bad. Luckily, there's nobody else in the bathroom that I can hear. And I'm not like heaving. It was just like a quick and like done. Took a second, make sure nothing else was in there. Quick. And then I went to the, I made sure that I didn't make a mess, wiped up, etc. All that stuff. Flushed the toilet. It's fine. And then I go to, oh shit, I didn't mean to smack my mic. I went to the sink and I washed my hands. And I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? What have I done? And so I go out and I'm looking, and then there's the sheep that get launched in the air. There's Hiccup's mom's dragon's butt sticking out one side, the head sticking out the other side. I'm looking, I'm a little dizzy. I'm like, where the heck did they go? I think they said they were going on the roller coaster. Yeah. So then I go over to the wet ride, and I'm like, did you see a VIP group go here? I'm sorry. I got separated from my group because I got sick. They're like, oh, I don't think so. But all the VIP groups do different tracks, so I don't know. And I'm like, do you know where the roller coaster is? And they're like, oh, you just have to go to this shop. So I go back to the shop. And most of the roller coaster rides, or just rides in general, will end in a gift shop. So I'm like, okay, my brain says if I wait at the gift shop or near then, I can go to the exit, you know, and then I'll catch up with them. So I mosey myself into this exit, and it's a nice, cool shop. And then I mosey myself out to it towards like the end of the exit queue for the roller coaster, and I just sit. I sit for maybe like 5 minutes, and then my tour group finds me, and they're like, are you doing okay? I was like, yeah, I just got sick. And so everybody who's been super sweet, and I've been super sweet to them, they're like, oh, do you need Dramamine? Do you need water? Do you need us to buy you food? It's super sweet. Like, I'm not a child. I want you to know that. However, these adults, paying adults, they're all above, except the one child that was in our group that was not me. They were all super sincere and very concerned for me. I was like, no, I'm good. So unfortunately, I missed the last ride, right? That was the roller coaster, which honestly, it's fine. It's not going to kill me. But I was dying. But I really wanted to see Toothless and Light Fury's kids. So, like, you know, he pulled us over to the shaded area, said goodbye to the tour group, all this stuff. And I asked the tour guide, and I said, hey, you know, I heard for the people who do the accessibility, who hooked me up, etc., they said that Toothless and Light Fury's kids come out occasionally. Do you know where I'd be able to see this? And he was like, if there is, it's normally 15 by the hour, which is like 30, 40 minutes away. I'm like, fuck my life. I'm going to die before them. I'm just not going to happen. They were like, hey, you can go here. And then they normally appear around here. And it's a little weird, but people will just start circling around, and then you'll know it's there. And so I'm like, okay. Now, here's some tea for you, chat. Remember how I said that there was a nerd that got placed with me? I think this guy was really sweet and sincere, and he was like, hey, do you want to grab lunch or something to eat or all that stuff, or do you want to spend the rest of the day there? He could have meant, you know, just genuine like niceness, etc., or something along those lines. And I just looked at him super politely, and I was like, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I just got sick. I'm probably going to go back to my hotel soon. I know you love How to Train Your Dragon because he's decked out. I'm talking about, like, he has fanny pack How to Train Your Dragon. His wallet was, like, toothless. He had a bag that was right. His shirt was, like, How to Train Your Dragon. Like, he was not outrageously, like, decked out, but he was decked out enough that this was his world, and I was not taking that from him. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm just really not feeling well. And he was like, okay, well, I can walk you out toward, like, you know, like, he was kind of, I was like, you know, I'm gonna head in here. You're welcome to come, etc. But for the most part, I'm just chilling like a villain. And I went in the shop, didn't see anything that caught my eye, and then Toothless was there, but the wait was going to be like 2 hours. And I'm like, the sun is bearing, it's all like, fuck my life. I'm just like, oh God, you know. So I'm just like, okay, I'm not going to get to meet Toothless. Fuck my life. This is the end of Epic for me. I want to stay and enjoy all the worlds more. It's like 2 or 3 p.m. at this point. We started at 10 a.m. The park doesn't close till 8 or 9. I am just like, I can't. My head is throbbing, heat exhaustion, nausea. I feel like I'm gonna get sick again. I'm just like trying to breathe all my menthol. I'm like, I'll get through this. And then, so my will to help people still fucks me over. Let me tell you, still fucks me over when I'm sick. I'm over here, just got sick, and I see this woman to my left pacing like she's lost something. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to help her. What's wrong? Why? I have no idea. So I turn to her, and I'm like, hey, are you okay? Do you need help? And she goes, oh my gosh, Hiccup's gonna be mad at me. And then when she said that, my brain was like, wait a second. I looked her over, and she's an actress. And I'm like, fuck my life. She was like, Hiccup's gonna be mad at me. Toothless is gonna be mad at me. I was supposed to watch Dart, blah, 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 all this stuff. I didn't know the name of Light Fury and Toothless's kid, just to be clear. I didn't. And I'm like, I don't know who Dart is. I'm like, oh, and then out behind her peeks Dart! Toothless and Light Fury's kids! I'm like, I am so excited because, one, not only was I sick and not expecting to finally catch this moment, because I was told that it's not a standard showtime. You don't get a standard meet and greet. It is purely random, etc. I wasn't expecting for it to happen 40 minutes. Oh, Jesus. Fuck you, Swift. Fuck you. I was like, holy shit. I was just like, I get to freaking see what I was looking for. I was so excited. And God, my heart needs to calm down. Oh my Lord, Jesus fucking Christ. Well, I got to meet them. I was so excited. I was so very excited. We had to teach him how to growl and eat fish, blah, blah, blah. Goes back, and then the guy is still there, and he was like, are you sure you don't want to grab something to eat? And I'm like, I'm sorry, sweetheart. I can't. I am not feeling well. So I mosey my sad ass back to the resort bus, go back, and then I got sick. I got sick 5 times, had to sleep for a half hour, managed to call a friend, and kind of put them on for it, and then I just ditched them for a half hour of more sick. I think a total of 23 times in a half hour. I was like, I'm gonna have to go to urgent care. I want to cancel my trip. I want to go home. This is not what I signed up for. If I can't survive this, how am I gonna survive Halloween Horror Night? I was sad. This is supposed to be my birthday trip, and I'm over here like I might have to go to urgent care. I was so sad.
Buster, let's have an understanding. Now what? Brother, what a way to run a railroad.
That's exactly how I felt, fools.
I'm saying,
Okay, but hear me out, fools, while Daffy tries to pull up the screen. The problem here, it's not just a matter of mom, dad, pick me up, right? Thank you, Swift. It was not a matter of mom, dad, pick me up. I was gonna have to get on a plane. And the last thing you want to do to someone who has vertigo, nausea, and is sick and literally just got sick that many times is put them on a plane or drive. So I was kind of effed. It would have been, at that point, I probably wish I had somebody with me. But in all reality, the rest of the trip, I was so glad I did it by myself. So after like 3-4 hours of sleeping, drinking water.
Secrets are what the voices in my head say never to tell until I'm sure no one can stop me.
I have no idea. Like, I know that's from Madagascar. I have no idea what Morris's secret is. But so I was able to. Okay, please be safe, fools. You do not. You do. Wow!
That's quite big. Impressive.
That's crazy. I was gonna say, you don't have to do anything before you leave. Lord have mercy. I can confirm, I don't know what size. I don't know what size these are supposed to be, but I can confirm I do have a chest that is comparable. So, it is impressive. I actually picked a whole fight at the gym in regards to it, so that might be another story. So, I'm gonna get distracted.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Oh
lizard.
my Lord. Thank you. We're at 22. Oh, I'm joining the dungeon. Join dungeon chat. Join. Haha. I'm gonna get in there. Hopefully. Did I get it? Yes. Let's go. Okay. You guys have a chance to. I forgot that that was the fucking dog that did that. Oh my god. But yeah. Is it spitting on my chest or my keyboard? Oh my god. But yes, thank you very much. Oh, we're fighting. I want to see what XP is coming out. Swift defeated a troll. Okay. Swift found a dead end. Oh, damn. Generated, descended to floor. Swift descended to floor. Did I die? Swift defeated a goblin. Swift descended to floor. CrimsonBloodCat found a hidden chest. I already have a chest! But it was empty. Oh, wow. Thanks, chat. I obtained a common sage shield. Swift got a common azure sword. And the dungeon completed. Woo! Thank you. So, ooh, we got XP. I love it. My brain is all over the place, you guys. It make it so hard to focus sometimes. Where was I? So I got sick. I was able to get tropical smoothie to at least... Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Come here. Thank you, fools. You're so sweet. Oh, my God. Oh. Is that 56 now? Oh, my God. You guys are going to, like, get to it so fast. I'm scared. And we haven't even reached my subathon yet. I am very scared. I've been threatened multiple times that you guys are going to torture me on my subathon. And I am worried. I am very worried. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, my God. As soon as the story gets good, Lord have mercy.
You can't do this to me. You know how much I sacrificed?
What did I do? Tropical smoothie. Okay, I'll go back to storytelling. So tropical smoothie.
Hi there.
Jesus. So tropical smoothie was the only thing that I could stomach. I sipped like a quarter of the smoothie, put it in, and I had got a wrap just in case I could stomach it later. But I was able to put something in my stomach. We're talking about like at 4 or 5 p.m. at this point. And so I'm just like, I was like, if I can get better to a reasonable... If I can get back... if I can get back to Epic, I won't feel like I've wasted a day because I only get one. I can't hop back and forth. I was like, this is the day. So I end up going back to Epic, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Everything is different once the sun sets. One, I felt better because I wasn't heat exhausted. I got to, like, see everything. What the fuck? Burke was beautiful. I got to see so much more. I found out that they had the ice dragon and a bunch of other stuff. I took pictures. The sun was setting. The fountains were gorgeous. I could see the Super Nintendo World. I got to go back to...
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
What? Oh my God. Thank you very much for the follow, lovely. Oh my gosh. Oh, I have my horns. Why do I still have my horns? Oh, it's because... Oh, I see. I was like, why am I... This is like a demonic crossover right now. That's crazy. So, the... Oh my God. I've lost my... You guys are confusing me. I don't know what I'm doing now. Ministry of Magic. I went to get a wand. So I got a new wand because I was so fascinated by the fact that you could choose a wand instead of the wand choosing you concept. So I was like, I'm getting something. I wanted to pick up some other things, but I couldn't. And then I also they have these new chocolate frogs at Universal. Stretch! I got you. Thank you. And I got a dark chocolate, white chocolate, and a regular milk chocolate. And I have eaten the milk chocolate. Can confirm, very tasty, very tasty. It's one of my favorites, honestly. Milk and dark chocolate are a whole different story. So not really sure where we are on that, but I will probably likely dip into that for Christmas. So with that information, I look at Stardust Racer. It's super cool. Both are up and running at this point. I got to take a picture. I got to take a picture at this point. I got to eat at this place called Blue Dragon. Very like neon cyberpunkish on the outside as far as like the lights and the design and the almost Tory style and street lights. And then when you go in, it kind of has this like city fusion Asian theme, which is really cool. I got to celebrate my birthday. Oh my god! Oh dear lord. Thank you very much, Generator. I didn't expect you to swallow my chest hole. That is a feat. Oh my god. And I had some pretty good food. I did. Between Kirby sucking and Ed eating, I feel like this is going to be an experience. Oh my god! Oh Jesus. I don't know what kind of accent that was. We have a new emote. We got level 3. I love it. So, Brain, please keep up with me. I got to see Dark Universe. That's the Frankenstein area at night. It was cool. You could see the electricity, etc. I got to see like the different shops, a Super Nintendo World. I was like, you know, it's really weird. You think that they would have like Zelda. Fun fact, on the outside, there's like a little shop that has like a Mario fountain and stuff. They did have some Zelda merch with Link, etc. But it wasn't a lot. But I thought it was cool because I was like, why would they not have it? That's like one of their founding things. They did. So that was cool. I like that. I did not stay for the show, the fountain pretty show. I was just dying and I did not want to like get sick while I was there. But overall, I got to do most of the things. There was only two things I didn't get to do that I would like to do if I go back. One, meet Toothless. Cause you're so cute. It's so cute. Oh, thank you, Ragan. Super cute. And then on top of that, I want to go on the roller coaster, not the water ride, but the roller coaster in Owlsburg because it was just so cool. Okay. Second day. Hold on. Second day is... Did I go to Volcano Bay? Oh my god, I think I have it mixed up. Whichever. Let's see. Hold on. I can fix this problem real quick. Blah, 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 blah. August 27th was Epic. 28th was Volcano Bay. So every time I've gone to Universal, Studios Orlando, I have never had the pleasure of going to Volcano Bay. I did a little bit of research prior to because, one, I had just violently gotten ill. I really did not want to bring. So there's two things that made this trip very brave. If you guys know who Silvervale is, okay, she has a collaboration, or she did have a collaboration with Moy Flavor. If you know what Moy Flavor is, that's super cool. If you don't, it is a lingerie swimsuit anime crossover that allows like all different sizes. And I think that's super cool. I wore that swimsuit. Let me tell you, chat, I am not super skinny. I do have some curves. And let me tell you, my neck be hurting after holding up my boobs. My boobs. So Silver Veil's swimsuit, and you guys can look at it if you would like. It's called Moy Flavor. It is a lingerie swimsuit site that is anime inspired, and Silver Veil did a crossover. I love what she did. I think it's super cute. So there was a couple things that happened. Okay, so I go to Volcano Bay. I find out it's like a Wet and Wild like redone into Volcano Bay, and it looks super fucking cool. I'm talking about like when I enter, I see this giant ass Volcano Bay. And let me tell you, my feet are hot, and I'm like, oh my god. So it's heat sensitive. I'm like, it's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll go into the water. I'll cool off, etc. So this suit is, it's not super skimpy, but I am a bigger woman. I will tell you I am under 250. That is all I will tell you. Okay. And I have some curves. I have some boobs. I have a lot of boobs, actually. Not the point. It might be applicable here. So they are holding some shit up. Let me tell you. I'm like, these people are gonna judge me. They're gonna be like, excuse me, ma'am, this is a family-friendly establishment. You need to cover your tatas. But no, the staff didn't look at me like that. I think I got a couple of guests that were like, I'm surprised you have that confidence to wear that. But I was like, 1, I feel like crap. 2, I just want to chill in the water. And 3, I'm like, I am gonna look good. I bought this fucking swimsuit. You can suck my dick. I'm gonna have a good time. None of you bitches can stop me. I get to live once, and this is how I want to live. Okay. So I go into Volcano Bay. Okay. There's like a little like wave pool at the base of Volcano Bay. I go in. Let me tell you, chat, when I say I normally tie my swimsuits tight and I didn't think about it, I'm so glad that I had no kids around me with fucking goggles. I go under because this is what I normally do when I swim at any water park, and I swim and I kick my feet, and when I kick my feet, I'm pretty sure I would have exposed myself. Okay, chat? That was what I'm talking about. So I'm like, ooh, cover myself. So I pull it down, all this stuff. I did wear, like, I'm trying to think of the right words. I was covered. I did not expose myself, but I was getting very self-conscious because I was like, oh my God, I'm going to flash somebody. It's going to come off. I'm going to freak the fuck out. Luckily, none of that happened. It never came off. I did afterwards get a little spooked. But once I started, because the waves were a little violent more than normal, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to get sick from the wave pool. I should not be here anymore. This is terrible. I've always wanted to come here and I can't even enjoy it. I'm just going to go fuck myself. So I'm over here sad. And I'm like, you know what? I might as well get some sun because, you know, like... With how I've been heat sensitive, I just haven't been able to really get as much sun as I would like. You can ask Ragan, who's known me for a long time. I used to be someone who was considered like a plant, where I would just be very happy in the sun, and if I neglected the sun, I would become very wilted and sad. So I was very photosynthetic reaction. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Come here. Thank you, Theros. I appreciate you. I'll put my stuff back on. Thank you. That is 61 for the month. Holy shit. I am terrified of what you guys are plotting now. I'm very terrified of what you guys are plotting. Thank you very much, Theros. I really appreciate it, and I'm sure that everybody who has just received a sub thanks you as well. Okay, boobs, not accidentally flashing kids, was getting very worried, etc. I sat myself on the chair to like sunbathe, and
Lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard.
I'm gonna smack you, Theros. Just wait until I see you in New Year's. I'm gonna smack you. That is a promise. Not a threat, it's a promise. That is 23 out of 50. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh God. So I sit, and I get some stares out of them passing by because, like I said, this swimsuit is definitely a little showy, but it's nice. I think it's very. I try to get a little bit more comfortable in my skin because I've just been like in my head a lot. But you know, it is what it is. I might have burned myself on the freaking chair metal because it's so fucking hot. But I was able to adjust, and then I was able to like get most of the stuff off. And then so I'm like, okay, I really need to eat. I really didn't want to spend money because I was trying to manage my money to the best of my ability. Yes, Baki Rooster Wizard. And I'm over here like, oh my God, what am I going to do with my life? And so I'm like, I'll just put food in my mouth and I'll kill some time. And then I'm going to meet up with Selkie at 5 or 6 or 7 or something along that time. So I go in, I eat, and then I chat with Storm, I chat with Theros, I think I send some messages to Ragan, I send some messages to Selkie. I'm just eating, and, you know, just trying to vibe, and then I leave. And then the security guard's like, oh, wow, you leaving already? And I was just like, yeah, you know, just I'm not feeling too hot, etc. Like, want to pace myself out kind of thing. I was like, okay, well, you be safe. And so I go back to my hotel and I just veg. I'm like, the AC. I'm just trying to kill some time. And then Selkie calls and is like, hey, do you still want to do this? And we talked about doing hot pot. And then that changed to Korean barbecue. And she was like, yeah, I just want to know when you want to do this because we're thinking about going to the Florida Mall. And I was like, oh, can I come with you? And she's like, yeah. So we went to the Florida Mall. Yeah. We ended up going to K-Pot. We originally were supposed to go to Hot Pot, but we went to K-Pot so that we could do Korean barbecue and Hot Pot. We just did KBBQ, which I have a K-Pot next to me, so I was already familiar with how it worked, but it's still one of those things. God, you guys are going to make me hungry. So I go in and I'm waiting for Selkie. So I have seen a picture of Selkie prior to this. I'm like, okay, she has this hair color, she looks like this, but every time she sends me a picture, she's one of those girls, and it's probably the difference of our ages, or just the difference of our culture. She likes to use these cute little filters. And there's nothing wrong with that. I want to be clear. I fucking love Selkie. You guys can die on a fucking hill. I don't know what the reference is. I will die on this hill if I need to. You know, she can use her filters. I don't really use filters. To me, I feel like unless you're doing like something memey or funny or cute, or you're sending it to your partner or like best friend or some shit, I don't really do it. Even then, I don't really do it. That was a weird scrunchie. Crimson was talking some shit. Oh, that's fine. Go for it. Fucking go for it. Is she streaming right now? That'd be even funnier. I bet she's streaming right now. Is she? I don't even know. Sarah, Hazel, Fennec, Zini, Space. No. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I think we normally try to space it so that we're not overlapping, because either we want to attend or just all that stuff. That's fine. So I almost got distracted again. I'm like, okay, I don't know how tall she is. And she probably had the same reaction. She didn't know how tall I was. And then we both meet. And Sugar is taller than both of us. She is slightly, I'm talking about ½ inch taller than me. And I'm just like, okay, this is our group. And then poor Zaya. Poor Zaya. Zaya is just like, I'm with crazy women. So we go through the mall, and I drag her to every cute little thing, because she told me she likes cute shit. By ½ inch, to be fair. I'm like 5'5.5" if you have to be exactly right. I'm only doing half because I said I was 5'6", and she goes, you are not 5'6". And I'm like, I'm 5'5.5". The doctor rounded it up to 5'6". Suck my dick. What do you want? Maybe I got shorter. I don't fucking know. Maybe my boobs dragged me to the ground at this point. I don't fucking know. But that was kind of where I was standing at. And I think we did. That poor lovely human being is going to be like, Crimson is a scary woman. So he's she, I believe they're going with pronouns as she. She is a very quiet Zaya specifically. So we went into Miniso, we went into Hot Topic, we went into Spencer's, we went into Box Lunch, we went into these 2 other stores that were anime and blind box oriented, and it was just like, so I was like, okay, that is perfectly fine. And Selkie was explaining her gacha, obsession, as well as some other things. And I'm like, that's fine. You don't have to buy anything. We can go into a store without buying something, And so I guess at some point she went back and she bought some things. That's on her. That's not on me. That was on her. But I saw a razor store. Man, I need a new mouse soon. you know, maybe it's something I put up on Throne, and we can do a funding for, or a tablet, or I thought about also doing art, which I was also talking to my angel investor about. So we're in the process of some things. I might slowly throw up a Throne soon, and to let you guys kind of contribute to that. Razer has a Sanrio keyboard crossover! Do I want to look it up? Is it active right now? Oh, God. Oh, I'm not a huge pink person. You know what? I want a ducky keyboard. That's what I fucking want. Oh, I see it. Oh my God, it's so fucking cute. Oh, there's a Kuromi one. That's crazy, chat. That's crazy. Don't tell anybody who is going to be my future partner or anything. I think they're all hopefully not listening. I want a ducky keyboard. I don't know when I want a ducky keyboard, but I fucking want a ducky keyboard. I am a slut for those fucking zodiac year of the animal. Oh my God. But I can never decide on which one. They've done like a Fallout one. They've done one day I'm gonna find one of them and I'm just gonna be like, you are the chosen one, and I'm gonna buy it. But I am one of those people who, unless it is broken, I really don't want to replace it because I don't like spending money. I really don't. So we'll see how that goes. But boy. So we go in, we go through the thing. I was talking about you know, the mouse, etc. We were like, do we want to go in? I was like, nah, it's not a big deal. And then we're like, hey, oh, I know, right? Oh, you guys are distracting me. So Sugar and Selkie and I are talking, and Zaya kind of contributes to it, and they were like, hey, we're getting hungry, let's go. And I was like, bet. We were trying to figure out which K-pod to go to, and we decided the one that was closer to my hotel, because then it would just be less of a ride for me, and it was on the way back to them anyways. So we go, and Zaya has never done KBBQ, so Selkie explains to her how that process goes. I also help. It was nice because Selkie as well as Sugar also knew how to cook, and normally as the Asian at the table, or partial Asian at the table, everybody always looks at me like, really, you don't know how to control your friends? Like, cook for them if they don't know how to cook for themselves. So I was like, it was nice. I could like, you know, try, and like, I didn't have to host this time, and it was also my birthday dinner, which they bring. We just chatted so long, so long. It was a great time. There was a point that we were wheezing so hard. Thank you very much, Barking Rooster. We were wheezing so hard that Selkie said she felt like she was gonna throw up. Sugar couldn't breathe. I was also at the point where I couldn't breathe anymore. And Zaya was just like, these crazy bitches. I don't even remember if Zaya was laughing. I wasn't paying attention because I was just dying. So we had a good time. And then we walked over to Walgreens, which was next door, got a couple things, and then went on our merry way. No, I don't even think that's what they were thinking. I think they were just like, crazy bitches. So I go back and I'm just like, I'm gonna sleep. And I was like, you know what? I really want to get a tour, etc. for the Halloween Horror Nights. I'm just gonna go, you know. So I had, I guess the day before, God, my brain is malfunctioning here. The day before I've malfunctioned. I have malfunctioned. I'm desperately swimming for my thoughts because I malfunctioned. One of these days, I don't remember which one, I decided that I was going to book a behind the scenes haunted house tour. And they give you an option of 3 or 6, and 6 was not available, only 3. So they the following day I went to the Unmasked tour. We got to go through 3. The first one was Grave of Flesh. The second one was Let's Play Dolls. And then the third one was Hatchet and Chainsaw. And they are allowed to tour you on any of their original creative horror houses. They normally don't tour IP houses because of legal reasons and a bunch of other things. But yeah, so they're like, you cannot touch anything, etc. Be mindful, you know, especially there might be wet paint, you know, with all that goes through, etc. I'm like, yeah, that's cool, blah, 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 all this stuff. So, we go through and I am loving everything. Grave of Flesh, essentially the story behind it is you start off dead. And it's like what kind of happens after death. So like right after your walk through, it's a cemetery and the guy's like, who goes there? And he doesn't see anybody because you're a spirit or some shit. And then the next part of it is like literally you're looking up and it is like a grave. Like you see a tombstone, dirt, and like you are at the bottom of it. And it just goes through this whole like out of body in dirt experience. You see these creatures, you see ethereal stuff, you see some weird shit, you see some abstract shit, and then you're out of it. So he went through all the backstory for it. It was really cool. A lot of detail I would have missed. Lizard was actually the animal of choice. So each haunted house had a hidden lizard. He would show us, at least the 3 that we saw, where the lizards were. So I have pictures of the lizard. One was behind the vine. In the dollhouse, it was on top of a cube. The dollhouse was kind of like, there's a certain kid from a certain IP that used to make very disturbing dolls. And it looked very much like that. And it was a female. I think her name was Lila. And we had to walk through like an easy bake oven, if you even know what that is. I think at one part there might have been bedwetting. I don't fucking know. There was a mouse trap with a missing mouse. It was very interesting. Very creative. Very, you know, we were essentially the toys. And we were seeing other toys get like broken apart, etc. All that stuff. It was very interesting. So that was a really cool creative. And then Hatchet and Chainsaw was a lot of Red Dead Redemption references. Like there was a letter to Arthur from Abigail. There was a dress. There was a bunch of things. And Hatchet, I think. Hatchet, I believe, is the demon. And it's not Hatchet. Is it Hatchet and Chainsaws? No, it's not Chainsaws. God, I'm thinking of Chainsaw Man. Hatchet and Chains. It's not Chainsaw. I don't know why I keep saying it. So, Hatchet is a demon that turned good and has a demon horse, and they try to banish demons. And these demons are from hell, so they burn your skin off and everything in between. And the way they enter you is through any hole. I mean it, any hole. It's Salem! Of course you come in when I talk about entering holes. That's crazy! Hi, Salem! See, this is exactly what I was talking about. So, yes, Annie, and we're talking about Annie. So there's a granny. This is down south. So this granny decided to cut out her tongue and manifest demons that came crawling out of hell and they are looking to infect the rest of the United States. And it being the Wild Wild West, they're gonna try any transportation to infect everybody in this goddamn country. So essentially we go through and we're following it. You got Hatchet, who's, you know, the demon trying to fight, and then you have Chains, who's the human with these special chains, and you see through the whole thing. It's crazy. It's so fucking cool. and with black light that these demons are like trying to go through it. And there was a potbelly demon, like a potbelly stove, that was literally using the stove to keep his body from falling apart because he was melting the flesh off of his body. There was one where it literally like pulled the jaw open to enter as you see it, and like this girl was like torn apart. It was so cool. The train was flipped. They possessed like a cattle, and they were trying to get on the train to leave. It was a whole fucking thing. So thank you very much for the follow, lovely. I appreciate you. Oh, I bet you do, Barking Rooster. I bet you do. And it was really cool. And then afterwards, we kind of like, so we're talking about Universal Studios Orlando Halloween Horror Nights. For those who are new in, my name's CrimsonBloodCat. I'm a horror variety streamer. Today we're just chatting and chilling because this is one of the first times that I've had a chance to just chat with my community since coming back from vacation at Universal and then running a convention. But we're kind of talking about these demons in this haunted house that we were given, or I was given a behind the scenes tour. It's called like an unmasking. So lots of Red Dead Redemption references to it, as well as a couple other things. So I kind of had a idea of what I was getting into because on the 30th of August is my birthday. So that was when I was going to do like the Halloween Horror Nights tour. And so afterwards, because they had like these things, they were like, oh, if you've already had your stuff scanned, you can just enjoy from here. So I was like, you know what? F it. I'll give my stuff back and I'm just going to walk my ass over to King's Crossing so I can go over to Island of Adventure. Because if there's one thing about parks, whether it's, that Kingdom, Universal, whichever, there's a lot of walking. And as somebody who is heat sensitive, lots of walking, just suffered at Epic, was dizzy at Volcano Bay, and now today was day 3, and I had one more day left in me. Oh, you got walked in on? Ooh, that's crazy, Salem. I was like, is there any way that I can get to Islands of Adventure without having to go back through the front? I'm just worried because screens don't sit well with me. I'm already like recovering from an episode. I have accessibility, etc. Like, what can we do? And they were like, you're better off walking all the way out front and then coming back in if you really want to avoid the screens. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going on the Hogwarts Express. I'll get out of Hogsmeade and I'll just deal with it. So I did. I'm trying to think of when this happened. I might have 2 days mixed up possibly, but we'll see. So I decide to take the Hogwarts Express to Hogsmeade. And then I decide, because the day before I wanted to check if there was FNAF merch and all this stuff, which I got tons of FNAF merch. I'm so excited. I decided to eat at the place in the Lost Continent that's being teared down. Oh, thank you for the noms, lovely. I appreciate you. It's very sweet. I do. I appreciate you so very much. It was like a seafood inspired. It was kind of like Atlas was there and a bunch of other things from the Pantheon. So and it was really, it was plated like one of the best restaurants in the area. Oh, I have to refund that to you, lovely. Tits isn't currently working, unfortunately. I have to figure out why. I don't know if it's because I'm using a newer updated model or what broke. A couple things are there, so I'll have to get that back to you. So I'm sorry, lovely. Let me see. I might be able to refund it right now. Let me see. Oh, nope. That's current. Yeah, I can't see it now. So I will make note. 2 people have spent so far. Sorry, I have the message pinned. I'm so sorry, lovely. I don't know if it's not coming up where you're viewing. I apologize. So I end up having this like grilled salmon. It's a very fucking fancy. Like, we're talking about it'd probably be a 3-star or higher kind of restaurant. And I am coming in with, Universal, like, I'm gonna die outside and it's hot jeans. well, not jeans, but shorts and like sleeveless tank kind of thing. And it's to be expected. They know, so they're not going to shoo you away, etc. It's not like that. It's not like certain places where they will like turn you away. Oh, no, you're good. I'm sorry, lovely. But food was good. I had, I think it was like grilled salmon with grapes on top with asparagus with a carrot puree. It was really good. I was happily surprised. I did pick out the mushrooms that came with, but the umami that was like paired with it, so good. I have not thought to use carrot puree or grapes as a cooking method to cook with grilled salmon, but it was very nice. And the skin, it was as crispy and salty and as delectable as like fried chicken skin. It was great. I loved it. The whole experience was very nice. And it's the day before my birthday. I'm just having a good time and I'm vibing. And then afterwards, I'm like, I really want to take out Jurassic Park, see if I raid, like anything else. What can I do? And so I do two things. I decided to tough it out and I'm like, I'm going to fucking meet Blue. 2 years I've come here prior to. I've never met Blue. I want to meet Blue. I had a recent kick for dinosaurs, blame Theros and a couple other friends for it, but I wanted to meet my Velociraptor. Bye, lovely. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you so much. They were like, hey, I recommend you come back. You shouldn't wait in the heat, etc. I got to meet Dolores. If you know who Dolores is, she's from the most recent Jurassic World video. So that was really cool. She was in a backpack being monitored by one of her caretakers. And then, oh my gosh, my brain. It's not working. I got to meet Blue. And I don't scare easy. The Velociraptor was obviously scaring certain people and was like aggressive and all this stuff. And, you know, they were asking like, where are you from? Oh, I'm from this city in the state. Oh, okay. Well, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, okay, pose for me. And then I kind of did like cat claws. They were like, oh, we love the claws. Let's be a little bit more lore accurate. Let's do 3 fingers instead of 5. I'm like, okay. And so I do it. They're like, oh no, don't look behind you. And I look behind and I smile because I figured it's probably Blue. And it was Blue, and Blue was like, ah. And I was like, ah. It was cute. It was cute. So, I go and I'm like, I'm kind of like just tired at this point. I forgot, honestly, what I did the rest of the day. I feel like I did a bunch of things. Oh, I think I came back at some point. I don't remember, in all honesty. I also might have just fell asleep and rested the rest of the evening so that I was good for my birthday. I honestly don't fucking remember. I know I went to bed early, that's for sure. The day just got weary after that. So, I think I also went to look for like a bunch of horror night merch and shop and all that stuff. But I didn't spend too much. So yeah. Thank you very much for the follow, lovely. I love your name. That is great. For those who are new here, I am CrimsonBloodCat, a horror variety streamer. We are currently talking about my trip to Universal Studios Orlando. I got to go to Epic Universe, and we are now crisping into Halloween Horror Nights soon. So I'm just giving my whole rundown on the trip, and then also meeting Selkie, one of my collabing VTubers. So, oh my gosh. The day arises where my birthday comes. I wake up and it's like 8 a.m. something like that. Yeah, or 7. I don't know. I think it was like 7:30 something. I got like second bus out, and they start like at 7. And I line up for this bitch. I am ready to go. And so I enter the Island of Adventure. My job today is to stay as good as possible because this is my last day. This is my birthday. I fly out the following day after. I did not want to fuck it up. I was doing everything I possibly could. My tits are fine. The throwable interactive are... Yes. The throwing interaction the throwing system is not working. My boobs are fine. Oh my god, Barking Rooster, you're too much. So I get out and I'm like, bitch, I'm going. So my job today is to get on the 2 roller coasters that, in my opinion, are one of the best, because Rocking Roller Coaster unfortunately got torn down. But thank you, Twitch integrated throwing system. I was like, I can't remember what the first one is. So I go in and I'm beeline for Velocicoaster. Velocicoaster is a 2 launch coaster. It goes 0 to 50 in, I forgot how many seconds. It's very quick. And then it has another boost that gets it up to, I can't remember if it's 60 to 70 miles per hour. And it actually has a corkscrew over the water. Really fucking cool. So I get on that. And then right after that, I do Hagrid's coaster. Which is also another fan favorite. No matter what I can fucking do, I can never get the fucking front row for that. But it's a really fucking cool. I think it was my 3rd time riding that roller coaster. This time, I guess you can press the button on the motorcycle. I don't remember this. It tells you at some point, the version's like, press the thing. And I was riding the motorcycle this time. So, fun fact, the kid in me was like, I can press the button! I didn't even know there was a fucking button there. Pressed that button. Was so proud of myself. It was just a freaking great day. So yeah, I definitely was chilling. Spaced everything out. Went back. There was this. I won't get right. There were some things that delayed, etc. All that stuff, and then I got lunch. I can't remember. I think that was when I got lunch that day at the Mythos restaurant. I don't fucking know. All my days are confused. I know I did it at some day and had lunch there some day and did this on some day. Insert thing here. But I was like, okay, I'm going to take some time. And it was just, I was pacing myself for my birthday and for Halloween Horror Night, which, I was so excited. Universal is fun for sure. I met the Green Power Ranger there. Did you meet and greet with anyone? I got to meet Dart from Epic the Universe, which is Toothless and Light Furious kids. I didn't have like a one-on-one meet and greet, but I got to interact and meet with Dart. So adorable. It was one of the 2 things I wanted to meet. So yes, I did. I was very excited. Oh, actually, I got to meet Art the Clown as well. From Halloween Horror Nights. So this is my 2nd time ever doing the RIP tour. RIP tour is the VIP tour for the Halloween Horror Nights. Because Halloween Horror Nights is a really huge, big pool for Universal, they have made it to the point that you can just do it all. Because like at this point, I feel like the Express Pass, yes, it does cut down like time for you, but so many people are buying the Express Pass that it's almost as if it's not an Express Pass at this point. You know what I mean? So I swear, I'm pacing myself. I think I can make it, chat. So I go in and I'm like chatting and chilling, trying to recover, make sure that I'm taking breaks, etc. I'm like, oh shit, I must go. I think I'm late. If it has availability for single rider, you're absolutely correct, Barking Rooster. Luckily, because I had accessibility and they were willing to accommodate me, I got essentially a free express pass when I wasn't on my tours. Because at my tours, like, that bypasses everybody, no matter what. Like, that is, you pay that money, that is just a little egregious to get everything bypassed. But that's a problem. You bypass and you don't get a break. That's why I got sick the first day. All right, back to the thing. So, there is a cafe in Universal. It's called La Bamba. And you get a reception at La Bamba. And at La Bamba, you get some treats of some of the things that are provided out there. So like the Yum Yum Devil Eggs that were the Fallout style and a couple other things. Those were there for taste. I was warned not to have them because it was very jarring and it was not deviled eggs. They look like deviled eggs. Fun fact, it's pineapple and coconut and a bunch of other things to make it look like deviled eggs. That white is coconut. The yellow is pineapple. It is a very mind-fucky wucky. So I had some like taco meat and some beans and veggies. And I got like, they had the Epic the Universe Park flavored Coke. I got that. I was so very excited. I saved that bitch. I got that, a Sprite, and like something else. And then while brain malfunction. While I was going through the tour, one of the tour mates knew it was my birthday and decided, and it was actually my birthday, they treated me to an alcoholic drink and I got to save that cup. So there was also that. But yeah, so we'll go back. So after you go to La Bamba, when you're done eating, they have you go over to the movie theater across the street between your range of time. Mine was 6:30 to 8. No, sorry, 7 to 8. 7 to 8:30. 7 to 8:30. Oh my God, it's an hour and a half time frame. 7 to 8:30. You could go over there and then line up, and then you would be sent off to your group. So we go through. The first one was like Grave of Flesh. Already explained how that one went. The second one I think was Terrifier. So there's two. We were told it's a wet and a dry path. It's a dry path or a bloodbath. And prior to, I guess, it was so wet. Yes, chat. It was so wet that a team member slipped on their team member night and took out the hose, and the fucking house flooded. So they had to shut that bitch down, and then they had to tone it down. So by the time we went through, I'm gonna be honest. Thank you, Theros. I appreciate you. Bye, lovely. When I went through the bloodbath side, it wasn't that bad. And when I say it wasn't that bad, like I feel like it rains outside harder than what they were. It was definitely supposed to be a lot worse. It wasn't this time. It was a lot of movie references between all three movies. Very cool. Very aesthetically pleasing. And if you love those movies, it was like, mwah. It was very good. And then they also had like 13 Art the Clowns out and about, picking on people between restaurants, bathrooms, food, a bunch of shit, gift shops. It's just a whole thing. So we got to see that. Wyatt Six had a tribute to Wyatt, and his brother made like a whole thing in there. And then you got to also, I guess it's like something Funhouse. We got to see in there. So that was pretty cool. Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh my God. The animatronics, chat. The animatronics, chat. Only you understand the animatronics, chat. Oh my God. I got to see Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica. And as I was passing, it went from like fun time, like, hey, showtime, to... And it was just dark, and you could see the slits in their eyes, and it was so cool. And there was like these kid spirits. It was definitely based off of the FNAF movie, as well as some Easter eggs to the game. And I got to see Michael Afton. I got to see the kids. I got to see Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Freddy. It was great. Everything was great. I loved it. It was awesome. I would not consider it a scary horror house. It was not the scariest. It was, I was told, $9 million went to building that haunted house. That's crazy, chat. 9 million. That is an egregious amount, but I totally understand why, because it is a lot. And I was just like, oh. It definitely showed. It was very nice. It was like walking into a 90s insert IP animatronic here. And it was really cool. As somebody who kind of grew up with that aesthetic. Yeah. It was really cool to see come to life and kind of revisit. El Artista, which was an original, and I think it's their first Hispanic. I don't know if it's the first Hispanic, but like it was a Spanish haunting. It was really cool. The concept was this like writer who had writer's block went to this house that was haunted to get more inspiration. So you got to see that, and that was the one that tied all the haunted houses together this year, which is really cool. We then proceeded to go to Hatchet and Chains, Let's Play Dolls, which we already went over. And then we went to Galkin, which is like I don't know if it's Creatures of the North or something like that, but it was Nordic horror. So that was super cool. And then, chat, we got to go to Fallout. And this is based off of the Amazon series, which is over in Hollywood. And at the end of it, they did say that there was going to be a teaser, an Easter egg, and we are headed to Las Vegas. Got to see Deathclaw Skull, Nuka-Cola Machine, tons of Vault references, shootouts, lots of really cool, like, gamer dream, like, come true kind of thing. Like, the power armor was really cool to see. I'm a huge Fallout fan. Like, behind me, I know you guys can't see it, but I have, like, a plasma rifle, a power armor helmet, like, I have 70 plus waifu cups and a bunch of other shit. But I am a Fallout fan. I have dog meats, a little, like, figure, as well as the Fallout lunchbox, and a bunch of other things. So I like Fallout. So this was really cool. And then afterwards, we got to see I think before that, we got to see Nightmare Fuel, which is their burlesque show. If you guys don't know what burlesque is, think of strippers, but a little bit more fancy. Like, sometimes they don't even remove clothing. It's just sexified. And it's more about song and dance and entertainment. They added, like, acrobatics, aerial, almost like circus burlesque. And there's normally a story. This one was this lover saw his lover die 1,000 times, and this was the night that he was going to make a difference and, you know, save her, right? Every time she died, he had to restart over some shit. So I won't spoil it if you end up seeing it, but the show was really cool. I'm a huge sucker for, like, Cirque du Soleil. I wouldn't say it's, like, as crazy as far as, like, the circus performing of Cirque du Soleil, but I can tell you that it was, like, spot on, like, really cool to watch. So I was really happy with that. I feel like I had something else that I was supposed to say, and I can't think of it right now. My brain is not catching up, and I'm upset. We ended on Jason. That's what it was. So Jason Universe was one of the IPs. I don't think I missed any of the houses. If I did, I did. And it was all the versions. Like, I think there's, like, over 13 movies of Jason, and they did a pretty good job of telling you the story of Jason if you didn't know it, and then doing lots of references to it. It was considered, of the year, the scariest house. I could see it. There was definitely a lot of dark tight paths, etc. A lot of jump scares, a lot of traps, a lot of noise, it was just very involved, and I thought it was really cool. So after I got out of that, we said goodbye to our tour group, and there's some scare zones. There's, like, this bug poison infested New York. There's the cat in the crooked lane. There was the horror club rave. I don't know what it was, but they were essentially DJing, and it wasn't really a huge scare zone. It was more of, like, people were just vibing. It was really cool. Everybody was like, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. They were just having a good old time. And I'm trying to remember if there was another scare zone. The Masquerade, the Vampire Masquerade. That's what it was. So those were the 4 scare zones. Ed Bell's Drive-In, which is the zombies. So that was cool. Afterwards, I was like, okay, I need to try these Halloween Horror Night snacks that, like, I was really pushed to try and advertised on. And so I decided to do the Death by Cheese Stick because I thought it was safe, and my stomach and my nausea and all that stuff are still risky, so I really didn't want to risk it. And it was good. It's like almost like a foot long fried mozzarella stick, and I thought it was just going to be, like, really unbearable. Nope. It was good. It was tasty. The marinara sauce was a little spicy, like, not spicy for me, but had spice in it. And it was really fucking good. I lined up to get a Radaway bag, which was a mocktail. I tried it. It was super fucking sweet. I knew I wasn't gonna like it. I dumped that shit out, but I kept the Radaway bag because I like my Radaway bag. So I hope mold doesn't grow in it, because I would be really, really fucking sad. I'll have to check on it. Actually, that just makes me think of, like, I need to make sure that it dried out properly. But I got a Radaway bag, so that was really cool. That was my, like, little Halloween Horror Night souvenir, besides the cup that was given to me for my birthday drink. And then I really wanted to check out The Cat in the Crooked Lane, because I had heard so much about it. The RIP tour guide recommended that if I got a chance, wait at the granny so that I could see the transformation and like some of the story bits, because she was like the main scare actor of the Scare Zone. It was really fucking cool. I will see if I can post it actually in my Discord. For those who are not in the Discord, I will put it here. Let me see if I can do this real quick. I think I still have it. Watch me accidentally put something very lewd in the chat. That would be hilarious. To media. Pix media. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. One of the nights I got to meet up with with my IRL family. That's what it was. We got to go to Dave & Buster's. That's what one of the nights was. So I was like, I swear I did something else, but I couldn't fucking remember what it was. Oh, there we go. I'm putting it in there. I will also put Art the Clown. Oh, there we go. Alright, so the first one will be The Cat at Crooked Lane, and then the second one will be the Art the Clown. So when it loads, of course. I was genuinely surprised that everything just went smoothly. And then we were warned that someone might have been exposed to COVID. And I did have a convention run the following week, so I took a COVID test. All was good. I did not have COVID. I did not catch COVID, thank God. Knock on wood. I don't want to catch COVID, because that's one of the reasons I'm fucked up right now. I have long COVID. And so it was the very interesting perception of like having to just deal with all these amazing things. So the haunted house attractions at Universal would love me tatting a second time. She complained about Hey, what? I don't blame her. I hope she doesn't have long COVID. I told her, I was like, I know you're getting COVID now. And she's like, oh, it's not going to be a big deal. It's cold. I was like, mine was a cold too. And then it got stuck with me. And I hate it. I hate it absolutely so bad now. I was like, the time I got COVID, the experience of getting COVID wasn't as bad. It was the afterwards that killed me. So I hope that she is recovering well. I know it was also one of those discussions and considerations when we were talking about the confessional. I was like, hey, if you just need to heal and chill, that's totally fine too. So haunted house attractions, like I liked most of them. I don't think I really had a dislike. I thought they did a really good job, from like concept of death, Spanish haunting, to the Nordic haunt, to just all of it. And then Five Nights at Freddy's, I loved seeing the animatronics. It was so fucking cool. Terrifier, I am not a huge fan of Terrifier. I tried to watch all of them before I went in. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little too murder porn for me. I still think it's really cool. I still think it has a good audience. I do like the entities that are involved. It is very interesting. I never saw the third one, so I don't know if it just gets better on the third one. Who freaking knows? But I thought it was cool. I am not a WWE or old school WWF wrestling person, but I thought the memorial was super sweet. And Epic the Universe, I thought it was so freaking cool. I would like to go back. If I go back, I'm probably not going to do like a 4 or 5 day trip. I'll probably do a 2-3 day trip, just because I don't need that much time. Now if I'm bringing somebody that's never gone before, I might like take a little bit longer. But if I'm just going by myself, I probably just need 2 or 3 days just so I can get that in there. But it's it was super sweet. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Yeah. Then there was a convention. If you've ever been to a convention, it is a convention. The convention that I worked for and associated with is attached to a water park. So it is very cool. It was very unique. Got to see tons of cosplays. Got to see some people that are in this chat. Got to say hello to them. And then now we're planning another plotting of next month for Netherworld. If you guys have ever heard of Netherworld, that's in Atlanta, Georgia. It is one of the top 10 haunted house attractions. So I is excited for that. I also may or may not consider going up to Field of Screams in Pennsylvania. So we'll see. We'll see. I might have to bother Dodge for that one. But yeah, it's all good. Yeah. So since I've explained my whole trip and taken up a total of probably 2 hours now, does anybody have any questions? Oh my god. I'm normally not super chatty, but I was just trying to get the fucking thing. Oh, Jesus. Lord have mercy. And if you don't, that's perfectly fine. We will likely end shortly. I could pull out Burgie if you guys really want to. Could do a round of Burgie or two to kind of play some games with you. But yeah, meeting Selkie was super cool. It was nice to put a name to the face and to the VTuber. So it was really cool. And meeting Sugar and Zaya. I don't know them as well. I feel like I know them a little bit more now. I think I might have scared the shit out of Zaya. Poor soul. I hope she forgives me. But yeah, 'tis all was good. You want to meet Sugar? Aw. She's really cute. Introduce you? It sounds like you know Sugar more than I know Sugar. You realize that, right? It's not like a whole, I don't know her better than you. I think you know her better than me. We live in the same state. She won't let me visit Sag. I mean, some people just prefer their privacy. I don't blame them. It's not anything against you. I just... If I meet you in a certain aspect, I will consider meeting up with you. If I know you in a different aspect, like streamer to follower, sometimes I've heard and seen and been a part of some crazy horror stories. So I would always recommend safety. Not that you would mean any malicious intent or Sugar, but who knows? Maybe one of you is just secretly a serial killer. I would never suggest such a cruel, cruel fate. That would be terrible of me. What? One of you being a serial killer? It's crazy. But yes. So. I mean, that's fair. I technically have bits and pieces of those myself. But yeah, so, I would hate for you to find out. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Any questions, comments, concerns? Do we want to play a couple rounds of Burgie, or shall we end here? I will leave that up to you guys. You guys can tell me in chat. I'm not going to cast a poll. I don't think it's needed. But yeah. Yes, I am a Gryffindor. I feel no remorse or hate towards any specific house. I'm not prejudiced towards Slytherin. I'm not going to bully Hufflepuffs, and I'm not going to be snobbish to Ravenclaws. I am just a human. Well, I'm not really a human, but like I try to be. I can pass off as one, right, chat? What if I got rid of the wings? I didn't get to ding the bell last time, so if you do, I'ma spam it. Ooh, okay, okay. I got you, chat. I got you. We'll play Burgie for a little bit. All right, it looks like here, and then, all right, let me see if I can move this over here. I'm gonna have to move that, and then where's my birdie? Oh God, I'm very close. Oh, there we go. Oh. God damn it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Wow, perfect timing. Casual must have just known that I was doing Burgie because we just started. That's crazy. Yeah, I will refund the points, don't worry. Okay, so it is exclamation Burgie if you guys would like to join. It's Mighty Mister! Medium, onion, tomato, cheese. Got you. Medium. Oh God. Okay, we have medium, onion. Oh, what do we have? Ding! Tomato. And I assume just single slice, yeah. You're so cute, I love you, so cute. I'm gonna give you ketchup. Well, actually, no, I'm gonna give you white stuff. You seem like a white stuff person. Oh shit! Everything's gone to shit now, motherfucker. No! Oh my God, no, no. Fuck. No! What has happened? Okay, cheese. Oh shit. Okay. Oh no, I'm so upset, medium. He's probably gonna complain that I threw something on him now. Fuck my life, chat. Fuck my life. There, white stuff. I'm sorry. I went home with a bloody nose. No, chat. Oh shit, I pissed somebody off. Hi, Casual. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were there. Oi! Oi! Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, it's rare. Oh, it's right. This is how you actually get your stuff. Lettuce, onion, and is it 2 cheese? It is. Lettuce, onion, and then 2 cheese. It's so cute. I don't want to eat it. I love a sticker! Everything ever was what I was asked for. Yay! Okay. Damn. Look at that high score, chat. It's not me, that's for sure. Oh, we're in the top 100 though, chat! Oh, what do we got? Ah. Oh, you didn't ask for cheese this time, Casual. Changing it up on me, I see. Okay. I let the game choose? Ah. What was I gonna say? Onion. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, well. I guess it didn't want onion. We're gonna do it anyways. Lettuce! Disgusting tomato! We're gonna throw the white sauce because we believe in white sauce here. You know what? We also believe in red, so now you get pink sauce. Ooh! Ooh, I almost dropped that. Holy shit. Ta-da! Everything was perfect. Wait, why did I go down? Oh shit. Burgie Rooster! Hello! Green. What else? Do I need onions? No, just cheese. Cheese and then sauce. How many cheese? Is it 1 or 2? 1. Okay. And then we got the red. And then we got the yellow. Oh. Oh my god, you're terrible, Burgie Rooster. That's crazy. Jesus, you're so bad. Oh, scared me. What? Make it big. There we go. But yes, I will probably end 7:30ish. Ooh, what do we got here? Casual. Oh no, he looks like he's gonna annoy the shit out of me. Oh no! Stop it! Make it stop! Oh, he's playing this fucking character. Fuck my life. Oh, don't worry. It will bell. It will bell. It will not stop belling. Actually. Oh. I'm confused! You're making me confused with all the bell rings! Jesus Christ. Fucking stupid hipster duck. I will cook you! Oh my god. I fucking hate this. Castle, you don't even have to tell it bell. It just won't stop. It won't stop. Make it stop. Make it stop. I will murder you, duck. I hope you get crisped in a fryer. Okay, what is this? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I think that's everything. Oh my god, I'm going to murder you. Casual, get out! I love the bell. I left them a tip. Burgie Rooster. Ooh, you got a smash patty. Of course you did. Of course you did. It looks like it overflows. It's so interesting. It's like a blanket, you know? It blankets the bread. Very interesting. And then, what is it? 2 slices of cheese, it looks like. 2 slices. Yep. And then we got what? Red and yellow? Oh. Oh my god, that's crazy. Oh my god. Goofballs. Alright. There you go, lovely. Oh, 72 now. Let's go, child. See if I can restock the kitchen while we're waiting. Oh my lord. Burgie, double cheese, and onion. Ooh, you got a bark. Oh, shit. Okay. A bark? I meant a bike. Sorry. It's not Spash, is it? Yeah, it's just... medium, and then onion. Medium, onion. I'm going! 2 cheeses. One more. I'm going! There you go. Jesus. I managed to deliver so fast that I received a generous tip and also left extra coins at the burger place. Nice! Top 70 chat. Oh shit. Okay. Oh god. Stick yourself, thank you. Whoa. Oh my god, I don't know what you want. Hold on. Well, I guess we have, like... Okay, so onion, I don't know what else. 2 cheese. We got red and yellow, red and yellow, red and yellow. And is that it? Yeah, I think so. Enjoy, Bargain Rooster. Everything was perfect. 10 out of 10. That's what we love to hear. It's a nice break. Okay, let's see what we got. What are we gonna take a look here? Oh, but we already bought all that. Oh, Lord. Dear Lord. Just gonna restock while I can. I'm concerned. Yeah. Smash Penny. Okay. Oh no. Okay, the question is, are you actually getting the burger because it's like you do like veggie burgers, or are you getting it because it's a harder burger? Alright, let's see. Onions. Lettuce. I wanted to see if it would smash. Ayo, I got you. Is it red? Yeah, it's red. Okay, 2 cheese and then red. The red sauce. The red. I'm going as fast as I fucking can. Chill the fuck out. We're gonna have some words, man. Some words. Crazy. Alright, what'd you get? What'd you get? It's a veggie burger, right? Pretty sure. Oh shit! Don't look, chat! Fine. It's fine. Well, now we know what happens when you don't fucking... when you fucking leave it. Jesus Christ. That's so fucking quick. Lettuce. And... 2 cheese and mayo. You know, with it being produce, sir, and being very organic, it's just unfortunately naturally flammable. Please disregard the fire that you saw there. It never happened. We hope you have a great day. Oh, God. Jesus fucking Christ. Ooh. Oh, well. Tomato, and then the orange stuff. I got you. Tomato. There you go, Burgie Rooster. Have a great day. What is streamer burger order? 87. Why did I go down? That's weird. Maybe people are actively playing it, therefore we're going up and down. Who knows? And it's like, I thought I did it correctly. Maybe not. There you go, Casual. I hope you enjoy. Yeah, why am I going down? I'm gonna fight some people. Somebody put a leaderboard in and now we're crashing the fuck out. Medium, lettuce, and cheese. I got you. Oh, thank you. You're so kind. I will totally not throw this at your face. No, I will not. No, sir. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, let me restart the kitchen. Ooh, we have somebody's a barking Brewster's back. Alright, what we got? Well, onion and lettuce. Gotcha. Oh my god. That's crazy. Oh, oh, there we go. And voila. Voila, and voila, and voila. Well done with onion and lettuce. I love the Snicker. It's too cute. Oh, 72. Smash patty with pink sauce. Got it. 10-4. What? Hold on. I guess because it was slightly tilted, it didn't count. Okay, let's try that again. It's just red and yellow. Oh. Oh, I should put that on first, then that. That was pink, right? Red and white? Yeah, okay. Red. That's like a lot of sauce. Yeah. Yeah, that pink sauce. She can smash my meat between her butts. Oh my god, Burgie Roaster! That's crazy! It's crazy. Aha! A rare lettuce, cheese, and orange. Rare lettuce, cheese, orange. Rare lettuce, cheese. Oh, Jesus. And orange. Ta-da! Storm? What is Storm gonna be? I don't know if Storm's gonna be. Oh yeah, it's Fox is okay. Oh, veggie, lettuce and cheese. Interesting. I don't want to take Storm to be a veggie person, but okay, I'm not judging. Veggie. Oop. I don't. Ah! Oh shit! I knew it. Fucking my life. What? Oh, jeez. You can request it. You just have to type it out, though, unfortunately. Okay, so we got this. We got the veggie. And then I think it was lettuce. Lettuce? Okay, and then ketchup? Okay. Lettuce. And then ketchup. I got you. Boo. Right there. Eyes a boom. I was going to end at 7:30, but I will stay for a little bit longer. Crazy, I love you so much. He's so cute. It was so good I couldn't stop eating it. Yay! I love it! We're at 77, chat. Maybe we can get to 69. Oh, no sauce. Rare lettuce tomato. 10-4. Rare lettuce tomato. Raziba. Oh, let me put that over there. We got tomato. And then lettuce. Yeah, I think you can also select the skins as well, Storm. If you would like to be a different animal. There you go, boo. So cute. Goodbye. Have a good day. Oh, we're going up, chat. We're going up. Slow and steady. Oh, veggie, onion, tomato, cheese. Veggie, onion, tomato, cheese. Veggie, onion, tomato, bleh. Veggie, onion, tomato, cheese. Veggie, onion, tomato, cheese. Oh. Veggie, onion, tomato, cheese. Veggie, onion, tomato, cheese. Onion. Tomato. And cheese. Yeah, I think I did that. Okay. And then I'm just gonna hand this over gently. And run the other way. Okay. Restock it so it's not pissing off the next person. Beautiful. Love it. 10 out of 10. Oh? Storm's in a cute hat! I love it! Oh shit. It means that you're doing delivery, so you would like a fast order, which I'm trying to do for you real quick. Okay, smash onion, tomato, lettuce, and cheese. How many? Just one? Yeah. Oh, lettuce. Here. Oh, fuck. Yeah, if you take too long with this character, it gets upset. Alright, hopefully that was good. Do we like it? Do we like it? Yeah! We leave a big tip. Woo! We love that. Let's go. Oh, shit. You got... Oh, no! Burgie Rooster has a... Fuck my life. No! No! Stop that shit right now. Beat you. Oh my god. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out. It's exclamation bell, but this like character will ding the bell so many fucking times. Oh, it's Staros! He's back! You're part of the... Oh, Jesus. I'm the only one who uses the bats. Oh, let's see. Oi. Oi. Oh, no. Please don't. Are you guys actually going to make me suffer? That's correct. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, my God! Jesus fucking Christ! I'm gonna crash the fuck out! Rare. I'm gonna kill him. You don't kill. It's fine. Oh boy. Freaking Snicker. Fuck you. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Oh, what do we got? Smash. Got it. Okay. Lettuce. It's like a blanket on a blanket. Onion. Is that 2 cheeses? Oh, it fucking is. And orange sauce? Because it looks like orange sauce. It is. Did you want tomato? Thank God. I was gonna judge you, but that's fine. Some people like the fruit on their hamburger. Why? I have no idea. Thank you. Alright, where we at leaderboard wise, chat? 93, motherfuckers. Oh shit. Well, cheese and onion. That's crazy. I like forget that some people really like their burgers fucking cooked, man. Like I am a, if it's a burger place, it's a medium rare for me. But oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. That was almost a fire. I think it was good. I think we'll add honey mustard. Okay. Well, tomato and all the sauces. Got it. Well, tomato, all the sauces. 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 But I haven't eaten there in years. What? My In-N-Out. Oh, double onion 3. Oh, gotcha. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, oh, it's In-N-Out. God, I haven't been In-N-Out in a hot minute as well. It's Theros. Well, onion, lettuce, and cheese. Well, onion, lettuce, and cheese. Well, onion, lettuce, and cheese. Well, oh, fuck my leg. Oh, god damn it. I knew it was gonna happen. Well, onion, lettuce, and cheese. Well, onion, and lettuce, and cheese. Well, onion, lettuce, and cheese. It's like a chant, man. Oh, well. Onion. Lettuce and cheese. I heard the Snickers, so that's a good sign. Oh, Jesus. Medium and onions? Okay. Okay. What is it? Tomato. That's what it is. Oh, it's a cop car. It's a little concerning. And then, okay, mustard. Right there, and then voila, and bon appetit! Enjoy! How did I get a It's crazy. Medium onion tomato. All right. All right, chat. I have 4 minutes left, so I might take, I'm gonna say 2 more orders, and then we're gonna stop. Okay, so 2 more people. Put your requests in now. 2 more, that's it. And if you end up in the line, I apologize, chat. I will close the thing on you. Rooster, if nobody's ready. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, you ass! my Lord, have mercy. Alright, so all onions. Okay, and then what else? I have tomato, lettuce, and 2 cheese. Tomato, lettuce, 2 cheese, and all the sauces. You know what? Just because. Hold on. I'm gonna add a little bit of. Can I not like? Oh well, I guess not. Okay. I was gonna add something special, but I guess it's not special enough. It is. It's a very wet burger. There you go, sir. I hope you enjoy. Goodbye. All right, one more, and that's it. Whoever would like it. What is it? What is that? I didn't see that. I saw it for a second. Pine nut sauce. Interesting. All the fancy shit, I guess. Oh, no takers? Nobody wants to be my last friend? I will close shop in 1 minute. Watch you guys all fucking. Whoever gets there first, though. I'm sorry. If you guys all stack up at the same time, that is very unfortunate. Do I have my... There we go. I will spawn the dungeon. Alright, Barking Rooster is my last customer. Let's go. Dark Smash. I like it. Oh, not get too far. Bacha. Double cheese. Oh my god, I will. Yeah, I'll kiss your food. I got you. I got you, boo. I'll kiss your food. Oh crap, I couldn't see that in front of my face. I'll make out with your mayo. Of course. Double cheese, and I did the... Okay, so we got all 3 sauces, I think. Blah. Oh, well, I guess I can't give the pine nut sauce, whatever. Alright. And then, mwah! Okay, and mwah! Another one. Oh, thank you, Theros! Seems like somebody wants a postcard, so I will make sure to send you that form. Thank you, Emily! Hi, and now we have shut it down. Wabam! Good bread. Wahahaha. Alright! All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in for a little chat session and a little bit of end with Burgie. I'm sure we're going to get kicked out of our ranks. Yes, if you tip $10, I will send you a postcard. It is a subathon thing that started last month, and I am keeping it consistent. That $10 donation, or tip, I should say, $10 tip is going to the Ascension Fund, which is coming along very excellent, chat. I'm so excited. But yes, it's toward that. From me, it's the one that's in my announcements that I will send to you via mail. I can either send you the postcard or I can write you a special note. You have a choice. But yay, this is great. So thank you. I appreciate it. All right. So, without further ado, we must select a raid victim, chat. A raid victim. I wonder who is out there for us to raid. I wonder if there are lovely beings. There are. All right, let's see. We have Cyro, we have Hazel, we have Zini, we have Yana, we have Spacey, we have Calamari, we have Ottawale, we have Rin, we have Insane, we have Sugi, and we have Mew. Anybody have a preference? Oh, I don't know why that's so small. Oh, it's because oh my god, I understand. Need to figure that out. If not, I might just have to randomly select a victim. Alright. Stop. Alright. I guess we're rating Sugi. Oh! We can do Mew. We can do Mew. Alright. Alright, guys. If you don't know my spiel already, I say it again. Stay with me for raid while you can get some of those lovely points. Let me just hop back into my seat and walk over real quick. But yes, thank you very much for joining me. Tomorrow is going to be Banishers of New Eden. I am going to try again. Casual worked with me and did some troubleshooting, and we did some re-imaging for all you tech nerds that are wondering, and upgraded on the home system. We're hoping that we restored a corrupted update and hope that fixed everything. So without further ado, chat, raid my adopted daughter and give her some love. Stay for the points. Raid and run if you have to. That's perfectly fine. I appreciate you. I will see you lovely beings tomorrow morning. All right. Bye-bye.